Welcome back to the channel. We're at Simone Museum in Philadelphia, looking at a Duesenberg engine on an engine stand. That's the front. I don't know if that's the grill. It looks like the grill of the front of the car. And look over here. Look at the single exit exhaust. You can see the exhaust exiting. 8 exits for 8 cylinders. Pretty cool stuff. I mean, we're talking over 100 years old here. Well over 100 years old. This is a pre-World War I section. Look at the stand that the engine is on. Even the stand looks vintage. Everything in here is so period correct. It's really amazing. Look at the poster in the back of the vintage race. They raced on dirt tracks in those days, dirt and gravel, I believe. A lot of straight 8s and straight 6s from the cars from the early 1900s. And I believe this is the oldest section in the museum. They've got everything here from early 1900s all the way up until, I guess, late 60s, early 70s maybe. Definitely a few cars from the late 60s and the Le Mans winning Ford GT stuff, which I did a video on, so check that out if you're interested in that. Here we go. I believe this is a 1913 Mercer. Look at those wheels and tires. It's like a bike tire. It's literally like a bike tire. Look closely at that. Taller, obviously, but maybe not taller. Maybe not. Like a kid's bike, anyway. Yeah, because bikes are what, 20, 26, 24, 26 inch for like a mountain bike. Hell, I don't know. What do I know? But this is some cool stuff, huh? We'll look at the plaque here in a second. Here we go, 1913 Mercer Raceabout. Go ahead and pause it if you like. Known for its advanced design, magnificent handling, and high speed, these cars are considered to be the most versatile of their era. Pretty wild. This is a Stutz, I believe. It looks a little more luxurious. The different colored paint, the red and black paint, the headlights, the covers over the, I guess it's kind of like a fender, the running board, or that's over top the tire there. We'll look at the plaque here in a second. And again, guys, feel free to comment if you're knowledgeable about these cars, because anything from this era I don't know much about. So here we go, 1916 Stutz Bearcat, the most famous pre-World War I race car. And we've got another one here. I believe this is a Stutz as well. Pre-World War I racing, modified sports cars on dirt tracks for prize money. So this is the first section you see off to the right when you walk in the museum. I think it goes in chronological order and runs all the way around to when the Ford GTs won. I don't know, I could be wrong about that. Okay, 1912 National Speed Car. So this is National. 7-liter, 4-cylinder. This cracks me up. 7.23 liter 4-cylinder. That's larger than the 427 and the Z06. And it's a 4-cylinder. Pretty cool blue and gold paint here. Even the inside of the wheels are blue. And the gold. This is a 1907 Renault Racing Roadster. This may be the oldest car in here. 7.4 liter inline 4-cylinder single barrel carb. Everything was inline back then. Question, if you know, comment below. When did the V block? What was the first V block? Pre-World War I racing. Before World War I, there was extensive side-by-side car racing in America. Blah, blah, blah. Mercer, Stutz, National were the best stock car performers. There's a scoreboard here from the old days that I'm guessing is from a legitimate race back then. Because everything in this museum is just spot on. It's so nice. You gotta go if you haven't been. There's nothing like it. Here we go, back to this one. I mean, I'm in my 40s, early 40s, and I'd have to go back to my great-great-grandparents. I want to say my grandparents on my dad's side were born in around this. Actually, yeah, my grandparents on my dad's side were born around this time. And my dad's 79, to give you an idea. This was a long time ago. Maybe someday our era of cars will be sitting in here. There'll be a Toyota Supra from the 90s. Someone will be looking through. This car is 100 years old, right? Pretty wild. So that's about it for today, guys. We've got a couple other sections to cover. We're going to go over some other exotic cars from the old days. So stay tuned, like and subscribe for more.